Good time zone, guys, gals, non-binary pals. It's your boy Sleepy Goddamn Riri. We are back. Today we are analyzing the funny Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom official trailer number 2, given to us on the Direct on February 8th of this funny year, whatever year we're in. I don't care. Now, on my Twitch / Sleepy Riri, wherever that is, it's the same thing as my YouTube. You know what it is. Come on now. We are currently doing a challenge where I play all the games from my childhood that I have missed out on, including games like Sonic Adventure, Super Mario 64, Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time, and of course, Breath of the Wild. Now, I have to finish all those games before May 12th, when Tears of the Kingdom comes out. Otherwise, I won't have context for this game. So, to make sure I have context, I have to go through all of those games, as painful as they might be, 64, or as enjoyable as they might be, like Sonic Adventure. But until then, I need to analyze this trailer without having almost any knowledge of Legend of Zelda, except for like 10 hours of Breath of the Wild time. So, we ball. Suffering, right, now, I am leaving this up to my chat, who is with us live, on stream, on Twitch, where you should be right now, to tell me all about the Zelda, and all about the lore that I am missing, since I am just simply an empty-brained Zelda moron. It's okay, chat, you have my back, right? Let's go. This is so random, and I'm sorry, but what was Breath of the Wild rated? I don't know, like, E10 rating means nothing to me mentally, but I'm curious to see if it was different at all. Just thinking out loud. E10. He's overrated. Breath of the Wild? You're bugging. Respectfully, you're bugging. Me for busting? Oh, the Direct was overrated. Big tree. E10, okay. Rise, my servants. So we're sure this is Ganondorf, correct? Or anybody have any disagreements on that? Because with my limited dog ass knowledge, I think I agree that it's Ganondorf, but I could be wrong. Who knows? I don't know. Three-headed dragon. Oh, it's three-headed dragon. I don't see it could be anyone else. 100% Ganondorf has to be. This is Ganon. That's just my guess. I'm just a little guy, you know. But like, I want to hear it again. Hold on. By the way, whoever the fuck it is, gorgeous voice acting, and it's Cleoc. And with how Zelda bring back old enemies, really. Apart from Pikmin 4 and a couple of other games, Dark was weak. I agree. Direct specifically, I feel like we got exactly what we were asking for, but we only got enough of it so that we didn't riot on social media. Like, we just barely got enough Pikmin, barely got enough new cool stuff, barely got enough Splatoon, barely got enough Mario Kart, barely got enough Tears of the Kingdom, so that people didn't set every website ablaze. But still, happy I got something. But I agree, could have been way better. Anyway, I want to hear this song again. It ain't gonna be Demise of the Assets. I want him to be hot. This, I don't know, something about this area. I'm so into this, and this is a weird thing to say, and I hope y'all don't throw me over the coals for this one, but this feels very Elden Ringy, which is a compliment. Like, obviously it feels like its own thing. It feels like Legend of Zelda, but something about it is reminding me of like a more, like a darker, like a FromSoft kind of game, a Souls-like kind of game for some reason. It's giving that vibe, which to me as a Zelda noob, I didn't really get a lot from Zelda. Sometimes when I was playing Zelda, the limited amount I've played, I was always like, oh, this game could be a little bit darker, and now it feels like it's going to be. This feels like it's going to be darker, literally and figuratively. You know, but yeah. Let me see what you said recently. When I saw the list falls have Malisaur, I'd be fire. And in fact, the 2, yeah. This looks sick. This is really cool. No longer has the Warriors help. They said this will be the darkest game in the series. Good. I think so many, darker than Majora's? Ooh. I think so many Nintendo games, they don't have to always be dark and gloomy and apocalyptic and blah, blah. I think so many Nintendo games could benefit from going darker every now and again, even if it's just by a little bit. Like, for example, Arceus was had examples of Pokemon and people dying and you being killed in the wild and being sent up to your death and, like, you know, taking over the world and assaulting, you know, whatever, you know, like, that wasn't uber dark, but it was darker than the rest of the series, and it's a masterpiece, you know. Hopefully when they say dark, then I mean depressing like Twilight Princess. I hope so. The Majora's Mask and Twilight. Nice. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Good. I want that. I want more of that. I love Breath of the Wild. No complaints, but I would take a darker version of it. Majora's Mask being dark also had sparks of hope that sprinkled along the way. Interesting. I've heard that before, funny enough. This area is cool. I love this area to death. I think it bleeds into the darker version of the game that I'm asking for, and I'm really excited to explore this area specifically, but obviously the entire game. Let's keep going, though.
Rise.
Good take.
Rise, my servants. Sweep
Who is this
over
VA?
Hyrule. Eliminate
I want
this
to kiss them on the mouth.
kingdom and her allies.
Eating a trick.
Leave no survivors.
They put Breath of the Wild on sale just now? This is cool. Terrifying. Shit pants. Well, actually, no, sorry. Where is this? There's something about this was really gorgeous over here. It's all gorgeous. It's all gorgeous. But like something about a certain particular. This looks really cool. This is really cool to me. This looks gorgeous. I don't know. If Ganondorf isn't a hydrated himbo with his tits out, then I'll be just get a bad rating. I just imagine Bane for the Dark. Ooh, interesting. Give me Dark Nuts, Nintendo. I love them feeding off an all-out war with Ganon demise. That'd be sick. That'd be sick. This game just looks so... this game just looks so good, man. And obviously, so the Breath of the Wild. And I am definitely in the camp that says, please, we don't all have to emulate Breath of the Wild to look good. Like, you can create a good open-world game or a good adventure game without looking like Breath of the Wild. I do believe that. But at the same time... I really like this game format. I really love this Breath of the Wild knockoff game format. I hate to say it, but I do. They absolutely do it the best. Anybody else amongst the myriad of games that has copied them or imitated them or etc., will never do it as well as Legend of Zelda did it. They will never do it. Period. Not gonna happen. But some emulations are nice. Back to Lawful and True. If you're specifically sequeling Breath of the Wild, you should follow Breath of the Wild. Yeah. This is just so gorgeous. I don't know. I have nothing but good things to say. I can see why, to this day, there are people that still log on to Breath of the Wild literally every day and still play. I can see it. And to me, like as a lowly Zelda casual, I used to not get it, but this is gorgeous. I get it. I hella get it. You could genuinely play this game if you were a Zelda creator every day on your channel for over a year straight, and your chat wouldn't get bored. Your chat would not get bored. Honestly, unless Pokemon DLC or like sweaty Splatoon content stops me, I will probably play this almost every day. If we're being real. Alright, Sting Sag. A lot of such releases or early games are lightning in a bottle quality. Yeah. I don't know. I wonder when we'll get another game like this. Like, obviously, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom is going to be good, almost no matter what. I want to know when we're going to get more games like that, It's not like we have no good games. You've had some. Bro, I feel like the Switch just started out so strong. Obviously, specifically with Breath of the Wild. But a lot of the first games on this console for the big hitters, major franchises, have not been topped since. I think that Pokemon just made their best game, as in, like, I think that Pokemon is definitely better than... Sorry, I think that Scarlet and Violet is better than BDSP, Let's Go, Sword and Shield, etc. But even to start, cooking. And, like you said, we have gotten good games, but nothing's really top... Do you think we've had a game that's topped Breath of the Wild since Breath of the Wild released on the Switch? Has there been a Nintendo Switch game that has topped Breath of the Wild since it came out? I don't know if I agree with that. I don't think that's true. I don't think so. Yeah. I have over 100-some hours on Breath of the Wild, and I see so much stuff. Yeah, you'll see something every day that you'll miss. With a personal bias, I don't think so. Yeah, and like, if you believe that you have, of course, please tell me. I want to talk about it, But I've seen nothing. Like, again, we've gotten good games, yes, but nothing is beating Breath of the Wild. And it feels weird that that was the first game on this console, which released in, what, 2017? 5 years of Nintendo Switch, and nothing's beaten Breath of the Wild, and the only thing poised to maybe beat it is Tears of the Kingdom? Wild. Insane. I don't know how to feel about that. That we haven't really seen anything of that caliber. But I agree, yeah, Legends of Arceus or Scarlet Violet are top of the... I think that it's hard to judge because other games are on top of their game on the Switch. Like, I think the best Pokemon game currently is on the Nintendo Switch. And I also think, the streets will kill me for this one, but I also think the best Mario game is on the Switch. So the Switch is cooking. It's doing better than its predecessors, but like, damn, they ain't beat Breath of the Wild in 5 years. This game whooping their ass. Still playing it? Yup. Still making content? Yup. Correct. Ratings on Breath of the Wild should be number 1 on Switch? Yeah. Surely. This thing. Am I tripping? Is this is surely a new enemy, right? Am I high? This shit is scary. Oh god, I need to learn how to not suck at Zelda before this comes out because sweet Jesus. Good lord. Right, literally some Genshin Impact Geo boss shit. Minecraft. Look, they put fucking Garganackle in Legend of Zelda. Shit is killing me. It's Game of the Year, surely. Catch them iron blocks. Right. No, I know what you mean, though, Kodiak. Minecraft Steve is pissed. Iron Golem. It's the new Paradox mod for real. Shadows of the Colossus, fire game. They added Golem from Star Fox 64 to the game. If we end up climbing that bitch like Shadows of the Colossus all cream, that'd be so... Dog, could you... That makes sense, considering... Let's watch it again. Let's see, because if you notice the arms kind of straighten up, almost as if Link can walk a path and run up them. And it looks like, maybe I'm hyperanalyzing. Tell me if I'm crazy. It looks like you run up the arm and you stab a weak spot, which just staring at this boss looks to be the back right shoulder. Yeah, you can climb enemies, so yeah. It looks like you'd climb up there, do some serious damage to the weak spot, which is the glowing green one. Fire, Jay. And then you would just repeat the process as it gets harder to do, which I'm really hyped about. Very, very cool. I like the Ganondorf crunch. He sounds like me getting up at 6 a.m. This is sick. This is terrifying. Shit panned. Zelda gamers, is this a new... Who is this? Am I missing something? Either way, whoever it is, terrifying. Oh, this is literally Ganondorf. Okay. Holy shit. He looked, ooh, he really did look dehydrated. Ugh. You know it's Ganondorf, okay. 10,000-year-old. Okay. I couldn't recognize him. To be fair, I probably couldn't recognize him because he was so fucking beef jerkied. I had no idea. But this is sick. Oh, this is terrifying. What a terrifying shot.
But Link, I am not sure.
Give me that shit again. Trojan! That John terrifying.
But Link,
Cocoa Butter Kid.
I'm not sure you'll be able to stop him.
Ooh. Oh, no, hold on, go back. Sorry, God. I'm just such a sucker for this, man. This is so... Such a sucker for this, man. This just looks so... Like, I can't... Maybe I'm like cuffing copium or I'm just being uber positive for no reason, but like this is just so good looking. Why is there a floating cube? I didn't even catch... Good eye. Good fucking eye. I didn't even catch the floating cube. This joint right here. Well, I mean, it looks like we'll see it further on in the trailer. We did see that we were in the air. There was sky combat, sky travel, etc. So I would assume that, oh god, it's probably going to be even fucking more open world. Where, have you seen what's on the ground? No, what did I miss? There's a lot on the ground. There's actually low-key a lot of information on the ground that I'm not even paying. I was just looking at the gorgeousness of the scene, the beauty of the scene. Could be Sky Temple, maybe. Yeah, but you can definitely see it later on in the trailer. They do show it to you. We'll get there. That you do spend a lot of time in the sky, and there appears to be an added element to the open worldness of you just being in the sky for a long time. Claw shot? I do remember claw shot. That'd be fire. We can still shoot birds. Literally to the double minecart flying trigger to an in-game mechanic. That'd be sick as fuck, dude. This is so cool. Isn't that the place where Hyrule Castle is supposed to be? Is it? I'm unsure. I'm probably the one lacking the most in the knowledge department here, so I'm not super sure. You could be right. Like on a very base level though, this is a really cool shot. Really cool shot. Holy fuck. I don't know what to say about this. This is just next level. That's Great Plateau Walls. Really? They made a Sonic game and a Zelda game with rails. Now that Sonic comment reminded me that I have to play Frontiers at some point. And I'm interested to see how Frontiers compares because they really just made Sonic Breath of the Wild, and I want to know if it feels like dog ass or if it feels clean. I feel like I know that place something's missing. Yeah, I feel like God, they just really just drip feed us Zelda stuff. I have feelings about Frontiers or still people be really. I haven't played it yet. Obviously, we'll get to it at some point during our adventure. But it looks interesting. And which makes me sad because I appreciate franchises for doing the whole Breath of the Wild thing. But it feels like every time you play a franchise version of Breath of the Wild, it always feels good, but it never feels as good as Breath of the Wild, which is sad, but you're also happy because you want it to happen. Like, okay, Pokemon feels good for an open world game, in my opinion. It's never going to feel Breath of the Wild good, but it feels good. That's an example. Let's check anyway. Temple is still there. No towers anywhere. True. God. Wild. This is cool. I don't know why this is so cool to me. It's not really super relevant, but this is fun. Skylines? Oh. This is really cool too. Let's run that back because you know I'm a big fan of running it back in this turn. There you go. Retro.
Sure.
You know I love running
You'll
it
be
back.
able to stop him.
Who is that? Who? Retro, how are you? Whose hand was she holding? I don't know. Okay, let's go back to that, actually. Interesting. Matt Mercer is Ganon? Get the... No way. Really? I mean, Matt Mercer's a wonderful VA. We get playable Zelda? Because that wasn't Zelda? Oh, that'd be fire. Hold on, let's watch this back again. There's so much hand-wise. Fire. Who was that, though? You're right, that wasn't Zelda. This... What the hell? Like, I'm not mad at it. It's not a bad... This is not a critique. This looks cool. It's just funny as hell to me. This is really fucking hilarious. Lots of volts for real. Imagine that being midnight. That'd be wild. You want to throw? Yeah, sure, Mario. Of course, absolutely. Yeah. This is just as much my video as it is yours, chat. Because y'all know the Zelda lore. Beep beep. Could you imagine this little horn and you had hydraulics and shit? Snow stick shit means you can't turn with that. Link. Holy shit. Could be Hylia herself. Oh god. Because of how Zelda speedrunners make crazy tech and Nintendo just made them official things, maybe you're right. They really wrote that Banjo-Kazooie me on my way to fucking room. Oh, for sure, Frim. Go get ready for work. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Yo, Nia, thanks for the follow. Go to the pond. Goodbye, Frim. What is that? What is that? What is this? Can someone explain this to me? After the motorcycle in the first game, the car took a step back. Yeah, I agree. Malice. Okay. Backwards music? Yeah. That's what it sounded like. The Diddlers. That's Malice energy. Oh. Let's run this all back. I'm sorry I keep running things back, but if you watch the YouTube channel, you know I'm very much a pauser, I'm a runner backer. And I like to sniff at stuff. So I'm a sniffer again, respectfully. Oh, Maggie, good to see you. Thank you for hanging out. I meant to ask you, we were talking about you with the new Kirby expansion that was coming out. I'm sure you're hyped about that. Francis, okay. Waking up extra early to be a hater. What is it? Is this? I knew you were hyped about that, Maggie. We were talking about you. I popped off. I had a feeling you would. I knew you'd be hyped about that shit. I knew you were stoked for that. First of all, one thing. What's in the back? What is this? I feel stupid. What is this in the back? I feel very lost. I want to talk about this, but what is this in the back before I get here? Is this supposed to be... I'm lost. So let me climb. Yeah, I would assume. Some sort of, like, yeah, ruin or tower towards the sky. Either you climb it or you fall off of it. I'd be interested in seeing it, for sure. We can draw off and fly. That'd be fire. I'm gonna buy a frame one, but of course, for sure. Thank you for lurking, Maggie. I appreciate you. That does sound really sick. I would love this. I assume this is a more sturdy way to travel, because realistically you can tell this game is showing off more stuff about us flying in the air or being in the sky, and more into... Right, exactly. I would assume, I genuinely deadass believe the sky is a whole area, because they're showing us puzzles, they're showing us temples, they're showing us shit up there, they're showing us ways Link can just sit up there and vibe, right, in the sky. They've shown it to us, and we can sometimes... Right, and underground. They're showing us shit where Link can dive out of the sky area of the game, go into the main area, and that would be crazy. Could you imagine if there was just... Holy fuck. If there was a complete sky map, regular ground map, and then there was an underground map too. Like, if it was just triple the open world. That's a little ambitious, but holy fuck. That's really ambitious, but whoa. Yeah, exactly, liminal. Maybe like a limited fuel source for star travel. Yeah, that's true. I assume that this is... Obviously, the glider will be relevant, but it is very clear that if nothing else, if we get nothing else, they are trying to make sky travel, sky battling, sky whatever, they're trying to incorporate the sky way more. And with the way they're currently incorporating the sky... Hey, Phoenix, how are you? They're currently incorporating sky everything. The glider is not enough. They want the glider to stay relevant, I think, but it's not enough on its own. Which is why I think we're doing this. You're cooking, Phoenix. God damn, I appreciate you. I think whatever this is just to give us, for certain levels of travel, the glider just would sneeze at. It wouldn't be good for the glider. This is probably a more upgraded version of, like, long flight or something. I don't know. This, too, this, whatever this vehicle is, feels the same as the car. And it is obviously taking you to place... Look at this skyline. Look... Holy fuck. Like, I was looking at this, but look at all of this that you have to... I really do think that this is just going to be its own area. Like, the sky is going to be its own open world place. Maybe not on the same level, like, you know, ground level is, but this is going to be huge. Is blue zone as green? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, this is gonna be... I don't know. This is gonna be fucking huge. And I'm sure at some point... Obviously not now. We just got fed, like, 20 minutes ago. Me too, Renegade. Good take. I'm sure at some point before release, we'll probably get a trailer just about sky stuff. Oh, let's say it was ground level? Yeah. You know how many of those hours I get someone jumping off those islands and going down? Yeah, just gliding. They certainly did, Slothy. And my brain is frying, so I forgot who said it. But I do agree with a lot of the things that, like, Legend of Zelda fans were just making do with. I think they just gave us official versions of a lot of that now, too. Looks important, I keep seeing it. You're probably right. Gorgeous again. Not much to say here, but it's... And also, you can, again... Dude, okay. I don't want to spend time doing this frame by frame, but in literally every shot... They did. This is releasing May 12th. Right, chat? May 12th? I'll say Luma, how are you? Pretty sure it's May 12th, 2023, obviously. But every time you see the fucking sky in this game, there is some kind of ruin temple. May 12th, thank you. Something is always in the sky. Every time in this trailer, the sky is shown. It's not just the fucking clouds. There's a temple of something, which leads me to believe that almost everywhere you can just go up. Caves and Skylands, yeah. It feels like it's literally everywhere. I don't think it'll be as expansive as like ground level shit, but it's gonna be a lot bigger than we think. Day one buy, yeah, this is gorgeous. I think this is gonna be one of those games where every content creator who loves Nintendo, who loves Legend of Zelda, we're all not going to care about stream times. We're not going to care about who's streaming what. We're not going to care about numbers. We're all going to go fucking live at midnight and play this game. Like, it's going to be the first time in a long time, like, every Nintendo creator is not going to worry about bumping times or playing too long or what my viewer count is or blah, blah, blah. We're all going to sit here and we're going to play the video game, which makes me really happy. Because it means, you know, it's just passion. It's just passion, nothing else, which is what I feel like content creation should be. Makes me really stoked for that. That's gonna be a good fucking day. This is just one of the blue of my dome. What if we get some sky surfing shit? We could. Sky surfing kind of vibes would be crazy, but not impossible. We definitely could get that shit. Hell yeah. Music fire too. Oh, absolutely. Low key, I need to play Animal Crossing. I need to play out. That reminds me. I'm gonna say it one more time. If there is a game, a story mode, a campaign, a rank you're trying to reach in a certain game, if you're a Nintendo fan, now is the time to do the shit you've been holding off doing. Because I really do believe, like deadass, I really do think from Pokemon Day till the end of the year, you're not going to have time to do shit. I'm a firm believer in that show. So if you want to do some shit now, whether it's play a new game, go through an old playthrough, hit X rank or whatever, you know, like, do that shit now. Because shit about to get real busy once the end of February comes. All the games announced, a bunch. The only relevant things to me that were announced are Pikmin was really cool. Kirby got a nice update to the game. That's not super online, but still very pog. Fuck me. They announced Game Boy Color and GBA games as well. Obviously, Tears of the Kingdom, new Mario Kart stuff, and to me, and Splatoon DLC with Inkopolis and a new story mode. But other than that, not really some great stuff. Very niche shit. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you know. But other than that, that was it. Not even Robot yet? Yeah. Let's watch that one more time. Because, you know. This music is so good. No business for gonna. No business for gonna. Literally
Please,
zero fucking that hard.
Lend him your power.
Right. Give me that shit again, bro. Give me that shit again. One more time. This shit is rat jamming. Give it to me again. Not even Robot yet? Yeah. I mean, down for any Pikmin? That'd be good. Who is him, though? Yeah, exactly. Oh, something interesting about framing in Tears of the Kingdom. The entire field is in shadow with a ray of light appearing behind. Where Breath of the Wild, the entire field is... Oh. Also true, Rada. Calling for it because I motivated. I want to look at one more frame. One more fucking frame.
Please, lend him your power.
This is a fire frame, bro. But like, who is she asking for more power? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure. It's very elusive, very cryptic. I'm not really sure. Laying arm look disgusting in a good way. It's a compliment. The goddess enemy. I swear to God, if they make Zelda a companion like Elizabeth from Bioshock Infinite at these mechanic, I'm gonna get pissed about babysit. No, I don't think you will. Also, I think that the voice could have been either me for a fee. The voice of the Master Sword could be. You're not wrong. I don't think they would do that. I think that they're very, 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 very clear that the way you control and operate Link and the openness and freedom of the game from Breath of the Wild is very important to fans. And if you lose that, you're really off to a bad start. So I don't think Zelda will just run behind you like Pikachu, you know? If anything, I dare say playable Zelda, maybe, perhaps. And if you do have to work with Zelda, she will not be useless or like, you know, anything like that. She will have her own mechanics. That's Shirada. I don't think that we'll, like, see any version of, like, Help Me or babysitting Zelda. If they do, huge blunder. Huge blunder. I don't think they would take away from the version of Link we already have. Prage, they're not dumb. But, I mean, they made Breath of the Wild, so... Potentially. This is a good release date. This is about when I thought it would come out.
But Link...
What about dreams here? Yeah?
I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
Toast off, yeah. I appreciate that they're giving physical form again enough. That'll be fire. I'll be sick. That fucking car driving. I appreciate that they're giving even more forms of movement. The funny car, yeah. I think like Link was already capable. If you see like really serious, sweaty Breath of the Wild players, and the things they can do movement wise are just eye-opening, life-changing, and they're giving them even more movement tools. Good. Link is going to move so fluidly in this game, as if he didn't already. Just give him more tools.
Please, lend him your power.
Sick, yeah, truly sick renegade. Flexible, correct. Holy shit. Holy shit. I can imagine those people. True! People, we're gonna see some crazy shit fucking day one, dog. I'm just, at the end of the day, I'm really excited. This was good food. When it comes to Tears of the Kingdom specifically, we were fed. Overall, as a direct, not really, but we were satiated enough to not burn the building down.